Piping, a skill that I think all flight attendants should know how to do. Now, I'm not telling you you've got to be a world-class pastry chef, but just the basics are really important, I think, and will really help you enhance your plating skills. You can buy piping bags like this. They come in a roll. You can get them from hobby shops, or you can get them online. Always good to keep a couple in the drawer. So, how to hold a piping bag, really important. Your hand, if you're left or right-handed, the end of the bag, now I've tied a knot in this one because it helps easily, but sometimes it's nice to keep a long kind of tie on the end so that you can wrap it around your finger and get more control, okay? Now, the piping bag fits in between here. You don't squeeze a piping bag with your fingers. You squeeze a piping bag with the palm of your hand. Why? Because it gives you more control. The skill in piping is about moving the hand at a steady speed, at the same time getting a nice even squeeze on the actual bag. Okay, we're going to do a few of the basic skills to start with. So I'm just going to cut the end of the piping bag here. You don't want it to be, try not to cut it too far up or too short, because you can always make it larger. Okay, I've got some chocolate in here, so I'm going to sit the bag in between my hand. Okay, coming out the end, always tastes good. Okay, so place the piping bag in your hand. You're going to be squeezing, not with the fingertips. This hand is for guidance. As you start to squeeze over a period of time, the muscles in your forearm will start to get weaker. And what happens is your hand tends to shake. So this is for guidance. Don't use this for squeezing. So the first thing we're going to do is a dot, okay? And we're going to squeeze some little dots like so. Now, the trick here is to squeeze gently. You don't want to be too close. You don't want to be too high. Just a millimeter or two off the plate and very gently squeeze. If you're too much of an angle, it will be uneven. If you're too high, you'll end up making something that looks like something you get in the park, okay? So very gently, a few millimeters above, and you just squeeze, okay? Why is making a dot important? Because actually, when you put the nibs into the piping bag, when you put the specialist different jagged edges in, it will make different shapes. So it's always good to have a few of those on board as well. As the bag starts to empty, you want to start turning the back of the bag to keep the tension in the actual bag. Okay, so we're going to do another couple here. You can do small ones. The next skill we're going to do is a line. Okay, just practice going in lines. Once you master the art of doing a line, then you can start to move it to start to write names and happy birthday and all that kind of stuff. But practice doing the line, okay? So again, the nib on, and what you're doing is you're squeezing and moving the bag at a very even pace. Okay, I've done a big one there, okay? Doing a thinner one. If you go too fast, it will break. If you don't move evenly, you will get wiggly wobbly lines, okay? You're aiming for a nice, straight, even line. Once you've done that, then you can start looking at how to pipe a name.